What's up, guys? Spider-Man here, and we got some Battlefield 3 gameplay for you. This is going to be a full game this time on Gulf of Oman. We're playing Rush. Rush is my game, baby. Rush is my game. And, been catching a little flack for some of my Battlefield 3 videos, but I think people don't realize how much and how often I played Bad Company 2, Rush, like primarily, pretty much entirely, if I'm not mistaken. And I did a lot of videos for Battlefield Bad Company 2. I played it a ton. And pretty much all my gameplay, save for some select games on Battlefield 3, have been on Rush. So, and I'm very, very aggressive. I like to get into the bases. I like to rush. Rush. Yes, rush. I like to rush into the bases. I try and look for the fastest vehicles possible. I mean, I caught flack when we were talking way back when Battlefield 3 first came out and I was playing the multiplayer, and I'm talking about my strategy for Caspian border and grabbing the jet and ditching the jet and popping into the base and arming the MCOM like as fast as possible. And people were complaining about, oh, you wasted a perfectly good jet, but we got the base. We got the base in record time, And that's what it's about for me. When I play Rush, man, it's not to rack up kills. You're not going to see... You probably never see me with an extremely high number of kills playing Rush. Or an extremely high kill-death ratio playing Rush. Because I'm very, very aggressive. I like to get into the thick of things. I actually was trying to throw a frag there, and I forgot I had already thrown it. I'm super aggressive, and when I actually played with Colin for the first time in Battlefield Bad Company 2 on PS3, he was like, he actually commented on that. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna play with you, man. I gotta be prepared to support you or whatever, to run up there with you, because I just haul ass. And we actually took a look at some other stuff for Caspian Border last night. And we're actually going to refine. I've sort of refined my strategy on offense on that map, and we were looking at some cool things. That's the nice thing about having a private server on PS3 for Battlefield 3. There's Vipra taking me out. I mean, there's good and bad, because it's hard to do any sort of strategic gameplay on there, especially when I'm live streaming, because there are other people on the server that are actually in the chat room and are watching the stream and know what it is I'm going to do. So it's pretty hard, especially when they're on the opposing team. But we went through, and I booted everybody off the server last night, and I made it private. And there was a couple other guys in there with me, and we were looking at specific strategies for attacking on Caspian Border. Okay, so... Ooh, there's a bad guy. So we got a teammate in there. He's going to arm the MCOM. I'm going to go out into this room here, and I'm actually going to pop out my RPG and blow that wall down, because I want to be able to see the MCOM. That's the only reason why I did that. And that's... Sorry, I still have my cold, man. I hope this goes away soon. And that's why I love running the engineer class, because I can do that. A lot of times when I'm running offense, when I'm running into buildings, instead of looking for the way in, I just blow a hole in the wall. I love doing that. And even on defense, there's sometimes I do that. Domovan Peak on the first base on the right-hand side on defense, I will do that. I'll rush from the spawn. I'll blow a hole in the one retaining wall. It's not a retaining wall, but whatever. I'll blow a hole in the wall and then get set up in order to defend on that right-hand side. So we got that one MCOM. I'm going into... This guy drops right in front of me. He's like, kind of surprised me there. So I'm going to come in here, and this is like the best spot right here to defend from on this MCOM, in my opinion. I love this spot right here. And watch as my squad mates spawn in. They do like a nosedive. They do a nosedive into the dirt when they spawn. So I like having the frag. You can just toss it in there at any point in time, and hopefully, possibly get a kill. It's kind of hard to see these guys sometimes, though. But so a nice spot right there for defending once you've actually planted that MCOM. All right, and this is I actually took the footage from that first little bit. That first base was the footage that I used in my video, my quick tips video, for timing the spawn times of the next base. So you got the 30 seconds, and you want to get up there. I don't actually get up there in this case There's Viper up there. I get him back with a headshot. Yeah! How did I know that was going to happen? Is this a live commentary or isn't it? So I actually get... sometimes I get a little confused on which way to go on these maps. So, going back to that thing on Caspian border. So I think we have a good plan for attacking every single base. I mean, there are 3 bases on Caspian border. And I'm going to look at doing that. The only problem is, like I said, I can't do it on our NextGenTactics server. I'm going to have to actually squad up with some people because it's impossible to squad up on that server, you know, until you're in game, and even then it's very difficult, especially if you're on the opposing team and the server's full. So I'm probably going to have to squad up and then join a rush-only server, and then hopefully we get Caspian on offense and we can try out these the strategies that we were looking at last night. But I think it'd be pretty effective. I mean, I don't know. Some of the hardcore Battlefield 3 players might scoff at it, and just like we got scoffed at when I said, "Yeah, grab the jet." You know, I think it was Bentley. Bentley grabbed the jet, and he went into the B target. He ditched the jet as soon as he landed. I spawned in on him, and we took the base. And people sort of complained a little bit about ditching a perfectly good jet, but the thing respawns in a few minutes, and we're already off to the second base. So that's my argument for it. But we did come up with something where we don't have to do that. And there are a lot of vehicles on the map, man. I didn't even realize how many vehicles actually spawn in on the offensive side, let alone the defensive side. But you've got on the first base on offense for Caspian border, you've got 3 tanks, 2 Humvees, a chopper, and a jet. It's like, wow, that's a lot of freaking vehicles, man. All right, so this base is actually kind of hard to move up on. There's a lot of sight lines coming into these next set of MCOMs over here. And I know there's a guy to my left here. I can see him on the mini-map. There he is. I don't get a very good shot at him. I'm actually doing a lot better now that I've played a bit more. My aiming is actually slightly better than it was, but it's still not perfect on PS3. You know, it's just, I don't know, there's something with it. All right, so I'm gonna go in and plant this. I don't really care. That's what I do. I get in there. I don't need to clear the area. I just want to get that MCOM planted, and hopefully we have enough. You know, if you looked at the mini map, we have enough teammates around there. Not necessarily squad mates, but we have teammates. And I got killed by the same guy, I think, right there with the M249. He's just, yeah, he's laying down in the bushes. I got revived again, and I actually managed to get away. And, you know, we're going to take the MCOM, right? And that's the name of the game. Get the MCOM and go on to the next... Oh. Son of a bitch! King Adrenaline just got my dog tags. You suck! That's what everybody's after. When I go onto the NextGenTactics server, that's all anybody wants to do is get my dog tags. It's kind of funny. Alright, so we got 1 base left. I'm going to spawn in the Amtrak. And I don't know if I'm going to play tonight and see if we can capture that Caspian border footage. But what we came up with is probably the quickest way to destroy each base. Actually, I don't know this base very well. This last base in Gulf of Oman. It's actually around the other side. I thought I could possibly get in there from this side, but it's not actually in the building. It's just in a sort of like a open area down here. And I think that's about it. I go up here, and I already have a teammate in there. And I'm just going to jump there, do the last little defense, but nobody comes, and that's it. So we won the match. Pretty quick match of Rush on Gulf of Oman. Hope you guys liked it. I will still continue Battlefield 3 games, especially with the server, man. It's a lot of fun. So if you guys get on there, NextGenTactics server, and check it out. I think I went like 13-4. So I think I got the Ace Squad, the Ace. Let's see what I get. Rush Ribbon. Yeah. Rush Winner, MVP, and Ace Squad. So yeah, that's it. Until next time, I will continue with Battlefield 3 videos for you guys because I think you want to see a little bit more on the channel, and I will provide for you guys. I'm Spider, and I'm out.